Hey, what is up, YouTube fam? So I wasn't sure I was going to make this video or not, but I'm kind of, how we say, I'm not that kind of person. But I'm going to make this video. You all know that I had done like Monat before, the whole blah, you know what I mean? And at first, when I was doing it, they're like, oh, you're, because my hair was breaking and it grew. I had a couple of hairstylists tell me, it's actually... would have grew just because you dyed your hair back darker, right? So needless to say, I did that for a while, and then at first there's all these people like, oh, you shouldn't use that, makes your hair fall out. My hair had been breaking and falling, and I kept asking them, like, oh, it's shedding. And then I noticed a lot more, and I started like reaching out to my upline, like, girl, this is a lot of hair, it's not that. And she's like, well, maybe it's your hormones, and I was like, oh, she's probably right. So I did go, and you guys just, this is all my personal experience. Don't want you to bash on anybody or anything like that. This is just my personal experience with these products, and everybody can be different. That said, using these products, I did go to my doctor. We did a bunch of lab works because then I was like, well, maybe this is from COVID, because they kept saying it was possibly from COVID. That was like well over a year ago that happened, and I had bleached my hair, and I was like, well, maybe it's just that hair breaking. My hair was growing, but my hair always grew pretty fast anyways. Not to mention that you don't really make any money in the company because you have to buy a crap ton to even rank, and they push the reps anyways to sell or buy their own products so they rank up. But anywho, I was getting handfuls, and when I say handfuls, I'm not your blah 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 blooper. All right, sorry about that. I am back. I had children come in. Okay, so I did a bunch of lab works with my doctor to make sure it wasn't hormones or something else, and he said I was perfectly fine. And then he's like, well, what are you using in your hair? I told him, and he said, there's a lot. I said, I get that there's a lot of reviews of hands full, hair coming out. And I was told by my upline it was because people were buying stuff from like Walmart and Amazon, like knockoffs. And I was like, yeah. Until I started having, not just myself, because I thought it was just me, but everybody that bought the product from me was having the same issue, including my 9-year-old daughter, who started getting and I do mean handfuls, not your 50 to 100 hairs a day. And I get if you don't wash your hair every couple of days, that would add up. I mean, I'm talking about like wads. And I actually brought one in with me to my doctor from one, and he's like, well, how often are you washing your hair? And at the time I said about 2 or 3 days, and he's like, that's still more than like 300 hairs, you know what I mean? And I kept saying, oh, that's so much, it should be 300. And he's like, no, hairs are so tiny. So he had me wash my hair every day with the product to see and gather the hair up, and I was still getting just about like, just as you can see, look, it's like breakage, all of it. And it's not so much the shampoo, it's the conditioner, because when I use my hair with the shampoo, but it dries your hair out intensely, like immensely does it dry your hair out. So that's why they sell the oil to you to rehydrate it, right, that you put in afterwards and stuff to help put moisture, because it dries your hair out like crazy to like super brittle. But when you put the conditioner and they tell you like, oh, from your ears down, only put it there, that's where it's breaking off at. So the second I put that conditioner in my hair and I go like this, and I won't even leave it in a minute, because like I'll put it in and just rinse it out as I go, because if I don't, the longer it leaves in, the more hair I get that just breaks off immensely, like handfuls. So there's that. And he had me try switching back to just regular shampoo and see if it does the same thing with conditioner. Not like a tiny hair or two. I did not get the amount, and it's literally has just been the conditioner with me. The other ones dry your hair out super bad. Like I said, my 9-year-old shouldn't be having handfuls of hair come out, to the point that we had to unclog her bathtub like 3 times. That's how much hair. And I was like, girl, why don't you tell me your hair's coming out? She's like, oh, I didn't know. I don't understand why didn't want my hair to come out. And I was like, so I had to switch her off of that as well. But yeah. So there's that on the Monat shampoo. Conditioner mainly issues. And mostly I get more hair loss with the bond support than I did with the intense repair. With the intense repair line I had a lot too. Just the regular rebuild I still had hair loss, but it wasn't near as much as that intense repair line. And then I had someone say, oh, well, don't mix the shampoos. Since when can you not use one shampoo brand and a different conditioner brand, and that would cause your hair to fall out? So I tried, you know, like even, like I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. I tried using both, like just the intense repair and just the intense repair conditioner. Same freaking thing. I just got way more with the bond support. So that's just my rant on the Monat shampoo. I was trying to go for a clean living, you know, like healthier products, but I found a few other products out there that you can just buy that are just as clean, and I am not having that issue. So I just started using some of those, and I'm going to see how my hair, but with the new ones, I didn't have any issues with my hair falling out. So that is that rant. I am also going to throw out there, actually I'm probably going to make another video on this, so go ahead and stay tuned. I'm going to make another video on how if you have ADHD or on the spectrum, stay away from MLMs, okay? Like I feel like they target us and those that are desperate for money, when in all reality, you're going to spend way more than you make. That's why it's only the top 1%. It's because whoever is the biggest manipulator and convincer is the one who makes all the money. So if you are really good at convincing people to buy things and you're good at scamming people into a fake reality, then yes, 100% you will probably make money if you're good at scamming people. But otherwise, if you got ADHD or spectrum, I've seen a couple other people that were actually on a team that I was in another MLM, because I went from one MLM to the next MLM, and I'm just going to tell you right now, that was, but the other one I loved. I still like all the people that are in there. I mean, not going to lie, but I found out a few things recently that really, really upset me on somebody's lifestyle, because I just assumed, well, they led you to believe that they made all that money from the company, and that's why they were so rich. Turns out it was not. It was, they were already family money. And there's this big thing where that's the reason people are signing up, because of that lifestyle, and they're thinking that they're going to get that if they join this company. In reality is they were already rich, and they make you think that they were not beforehand, and they were already super well off beforehand, like hundreds of thousands of millions beforehand, and they just pretend that they made it from that. So total fake. But yeah, go ahead and follow, subscribe, and we'll go over some more ADHD, and I'm starting to go down this big giant anti-MLM journey, and all the scams, as well as my daily life. You guys see that I clean and do stuff. I do have ADHD, and just some tips and some stuff to help out. Like I said, you guys, if you go to my Instagram, Shanky Life, same as my title, I actually have a free planner for free. I'm not charging anyone for it, nothing. It's just some stuff that helps me. And if you get Canva, you can change the graphics. So if you don't want the pictures that I have on there, you could totally change the colors and everything on it to customize it to your own, and use the template that I made for time management and helping and stuff like that. Go ahead and give me a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Sorry about the rant, but I just wanted to save another person from this. Don't let them lie to you. A lot of them people don't even use their products. I know a lot of them don't. That's why they have shelves and shelves and shelves, because they make them buy it. And their hair falls out. So they have to like doctor it up with other stuff. And if you have extensions, do not use it. I know someone that had just gotten $1,800 extensions, real human hair, and it melted them. Which is probably what it's doing to my hair. It melts it and it breaks off. Just saying. Bye guys. Give me a like, subscribe, leave a comment if you've had the same issues with the Monat shampoo. We can just exchange some experiences. Like I said, my personal experiences. Nothing harm against anybody else or any other company, just my personal experiences with the products. Bye guys.